my background is as a land use planner. I was one of the 5 staff members who drafted the original growth management plan, and we certainly knew there would be negative consequences as a result of that plan, but we felt that overall it was absolutely necessary to be able to manage growth. When I heard about this committee forming, I wanted to follow up because of my past involvement. All in all, I thought the committee functioned very well. I thought we were, despite differences of opinion, we were courteous to all the committee members. I just think it was important for those of us who had the familiarity to be involved. So I think we had good input, and it was well received by the group, and so I think that was a positive thing. Well, I really like what we did with the TDR program. Going in, I thought there was a fair amount of support to just eliminate the TDR program, and I feel it's an important program because it's preserving areas that I would like to not see developed. So, but I think we came up with some really good innovations to the program that will help it survive, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to preserve rural and remote land rather than see cabins scattered all over the area. So my biggest concern is the influx of great wealth. So, well, I was surprised that there wasn't a greater recognition of the impact that short-term rental of properties is having on the community. To me, it's the biggest factor to changes that I perceive in my quality of life. So it's an issue that I'd really like to deal with, but there wasn't universal support for doing anything about that. I just think it's inappropriate to allow single-family homes zoned for single-family use to be used for short-term rentals. So that's my feeling about it, and it obviously was not a majority position on the committee. I was disappointed that we recommended treating all properties of the same size pretty much in the same fashion, subject to the same set of limitations. Some properties received their approvals as a result of competing in growth management and making really significant commitments to the community. Those parcels, in our recommendation, would be treated exactly the same as a parcel that didn't go through that process and didn't make the same level of commitments. So I was disappointed that we didn't treat less constrained parcels differently from more constrained parcels. Parcels closer to goods and services are pretty much limited in the same fashion as parcels that are further away. So those were disappointments, but I'm sure those issues will get discussed as we go forward with the P&Z and the BOCC.